Welcome to another episode of Ray or Roast, my rig. You know what? It's been a second and I'm sorry. I am so, you know what? I've been busy. I'm sorry. Dad's apologizing. Dad's never apologized. Like there is nowhere where it says that we have to apologize, but I am. That's what kind of guy I am. Let's get to the rating and or roasting, shall we? Okay. It's like I'm at the greatest Goodwill ever. Left-handed guitars though, at first I was like, oh, you know, he took like a FaceTime, like it flips, you know, it was a front facing. Nope, because I can read all the logos because I'm a smart. Left-handed guitarist has the most killer amps of all time, but he's left-handed, so, you know, left-handed people are generally crazy, generally speaking. My daughter's left-handed as well. So's my brother. Bunch of people in my family are left-handed. Anyway. Okay, so this rig is really good. Real talk. You got Soldano, you got Mesa Boogie, you got Friedman, you got Splon, you got Marshall. Super, super sick. This is a great rig. The left-handed guitars, I hate because I can't play them. I mean, I've given enough time, I suppose I could. But you clearly love Gibson and you clearly have a fantastic taste in amps. My Lord, I don't even care what's on the shelf. I don't even, what am I even gonna say here? 4.5 out of 5 beards. I love the Mark Tremonti MT15. I love the MT15. This looks like some kind of a monster broke into Guitar Center and ate a bunch of $700 guitars and then came to your house and then vomited all over the wall. $500 guitar, $700 guitar. Not that there's anything wrong with $500 or $700 guitars, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying the visual aesthetic of each guitar reminds me of a Guitar Center, like the guitars that are within reach, not the ones that are out of reach, but the ones that are within reach. This looks like a really bad used section of a Guitar Center or something. If that makes sense, it doesn't make sense. But you like Funko Pop dolls. I see the Headrush. You do have a Schecter Avenger, which is pretty cool, I will say. Sinister Gates was using in the Backcountry video, and then they gave him a signature model. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Also, the Schecter was a Mach 6, I believe it is. Anyway, you have a OG beat to hell 5150 PV412, which is, it's very, very cool. And I love the PRS head. Electronic drums, you know what? Okay, fine. And also there's not cables everywhere. I back that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give your rig 3.5 out of 5 beards. All right, there it is. There's the potato cam photo. Are those, what are those? Randall RH250s. You have 2 of those heads in this giant refrigerator of a case with the illuminated lightning bolt. Okay, that's a vibe. I dig it. I see you. You also have, that is a Sean Morgan signature guitar from Schecter, based on a Mosrite. Super cool. I'm a big fan of those guitars. I think he's with Ernie Ball Music Man now, if I'm not mistaken. Someone said that the other day and I was like, wait, what? He is? I have not confirmed that yet, so don't blow me up in the comments if he isn't. Crappy photo. I love it. You know what? This is kind of doomy, if I may. Or maybe like down Nola-ish, not doomy, but like, you know, there's that southern kind of a flavor to it. I don't know why. Maybe it's the Randall heads. I'm still gonna give you a rig 3 out of 5 beards. Okay, first off, my grandmother has all of the original Elvis records that she got when she was like 16 years old in the late 50s. I grew up listening to Elvis, and you have a very Goodwill-esque Elvis Presley clock. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I also love your vintage Ampeg. That is super cool. You have you got some pretty cool pedals, I will say. You got a Tone Bender acid test pedal. I don't know what that is, that looks homemade. couple of homemade pedals, a couple of old DODs, you know, Gibson Flying V, and then right in the frame of the door, you have an episode of Hoarders. So you have guitar pedals, Elvis clock, I'm with it, Hoarders. And like, it looks like you just shoved everything in there and we're just like, I'm gonna roll with it. It adds to my tone, it deadens the high-end frequencies. But I love the elbow and the pedals. Honestly, it's a pretty decent rig, I will say. So I'm gonna go ahead and, that's a Marty Friedman signature amp? I don't think I knew he had a signature amp. Real talk. I'm literally learning about this amplifier right now as you're seeing this. How did I not know that? Anyway, EVH 5150 50 watt 6L6 stealth amp, awesome. Angle Marty Friedman, I'm sure it's awesome. Mesa 412, you got 3 Jacksons and a Deadpool bobblehead. That's a solid rig. Dang. I love how the acoustics you're just like, yeah. That's for a couple inches. That's for when I have to play Unforgiven for grandma. Other than that, you're just like, nah, V. And the Juggernaut, which that looks like a USA Custom Shop one, which is nasty. Wow. I'm gonna give this rig 4.5 out of 5 beards. I believe the email subject of this one was Ultimate Hidden Dad Rig, and I would tend to agree with you. However, why are you playing with all these toys? Because I don't see any kids in here, so are you playing with like Tonka trucks and then strumming on your guitar and then playing Army? You have your Kemper floor, you have your laptop, and I like how the PRS is like tucked away from the from the peripheral of your small child. You have the Gibson leaning, but that's a broken headstock waiting to happen. And then you also have a nice Relic Strat, the Laney cab. Oh, what's that other one? Is that another Gibson or something, or a Gibson copy between the TV and the shelf? I don't know. Honestly though, I respect your hustle, Dad. Got a Kemper, I'm sure you got some headphones. Your choice of television shows, or YouTube channels rather, it's pretty good as well. Honestly, as a dad, I wish there was something like this when I was raising my daughter when she was little, 20 years ago. But there wasn't anything like this. So kudos to you for taking advantage of technology and good tones. I back your rig's awesome. You have, is that a Randall Satan? I think that's a Randall Satan. Couple of Marshall Horrible Dog. And you have a Dean from Hell Diamond guitar. And your wiring harness to your pedal board is rules. Otherwise my girlfriend will leave me. I have to give this the highest of ratings because of the dog. I'm sorry, that's the rules. 5 out of 5 beards. And that does it for this episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. If you have a rig that you would like rated and or roasted, feel free to leave an email down below in the description. I will link to that email. And with that, yeah, I'm gonna go pick some more rigs to rate and or roast for the next episode right now. And with that, fluff out. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.